Hello guys, and welcome to episode 31 of my Total War Warhammer playthrough, playing as Chaos on very hard difficulty, and today could be the day that we win the campaign. If I think we're close, I'll probably just continue the episode until its conclusion. Kolek this turn is going to remain in camp stance. I think we already did all of our movements, so we are going to end the turn. The dwarves are going to desperately try to stop me, but we've got another underway interception. We got one in the last episode, I believe. We're just going to auto-resolve this, and that's going to kill off Skag Matokwaz, Morgrim Mountainfass, Roth Stoneheart, and the cannon that they come with. So we're just going to auto-resolve that. And we're going to take the leadership. So Karak Kadrin, very much undefended. Looks like Jarl Hasling is attacking Thorgard Death Dealer at Khazid Urkelaz. We are probably going to help them with that, because hopefully they'll raise it for us. Don't need the horde growth, so we'll let them do it. We didn't lose a single man. We're going to take the leadership again. They took the cash, they didn't actually raise it, that's kind of annoying. And I think a sabotage success on Kolek, so maybe he can't attack Karak Kadrin this turn. No, he can't, but we can move closer. So that if they sabotage us again, then we most definitely can in the next turn. This turn, Sigvald's going to march. Archeon can move on. Quite far actually. We're going to move him in standard stance, and we are going to let him replenish and encamp, because we might need to wait on Kolek or maybe even Sigvald to deal with all of these armies, although they are very... Stop that! Yeah, they're very depleted. They have no men. Like, they literally have no men. They aren't going to be recruiting in enemy territory either. So they're pretty screwed. It's just literally all of their heroes. They've got Thorgrim Grudgebearer, they've got Thorgard Damin, they've got Hegenbor Truai, Hargrim Growlash, or Grausch, Cazador Oathforged, Grim Ulek, Thingrim Master of the Court, Dwinbar Truai, Kalon Skolson, Glom Proudbeard, and a couple units there. Otherwise, we can just start assassinating these guys. Critical success. That's one down. The armies will crush them though, for sure. Right, let's end the turn. Karak Kadrin will be destroyed. Hopefully, yeah, good. Our allies did take out Khazid Urkelaz. I was kind of counting on that. Critical failure for Hergar. Strong arm, so he's knocked out. And it looks like Kolek is going to attack Karak Kadrin for us. So they are defending that with Longbeards, Thunderers, Quarrelers. They have plenty of units here. Or, well, not units. Plenty of agents. They've got the missile specialists, support specialists, melee specialists, and then they've got the units of renown, the Peak Gate Guard, the Skulder Guard, the Dragonback Slayers, and the Goblobbers. So I think what we're going to do, we'll wait a few turns to build some Chaos Siege Towers, probably only need 4. And we'll attack that settlement. Meanwhile, Archeon is on the move, and Archeon has a bone to pick with all dwarves. No idea why this is even close on the battle map. We are going to crush the hell out of them. Let's quick save this, and it's going to be the last stand of the mighty dwarves, the dwarven companions, all coming together to fight off Archeon. And here we are. The last stand of the dwarves. Or at least most of their leaders. Their last settlement, Karak Kadrin, is under siege. And those men over there, the strong dwarven men left in this world, are standing strong against the tide of chaos. So, how are we going to do this? Well, we're going to use our hell cannons to shoot down that gyro bomber. Then we're just going to create a wall of Chaos Warriors and Chosen. I still haven't swapped out these Chaos Warriors. I don't particularly care at this point. But these Chaos Knights can run down any units we like. Meanwhile, Khan's probably waiting to get a taste of some Dwarf again, or at least his Manticore is. And also his pet Manticore, the Chaos Feral Manticore. So those guys can hang out and tear up some Dwarves for us. We're also going to keep our chariots together and Archeon with our infantry. So let's start the deployment. We're actually going to gamble for more wins. And then we're going to start the deployment. And start the battle. So we're just going to target the gyro bomber. Spread out the Chosen nice and wide. Gonna get my Chaos Warriors with great weapons to spread out behind the main line. That gyro bomber is nearly taking some hits. Not quite. Not yet, anyway. There we go, there's the first hit. Nice chunk of damage there. Oh, second hit. Just want to blow that out of the sky as soon as possible. Yeah, and that gyro bomber is very dead. So those are Althar's Raiders. And that is a very dead gyro bomber. So the Gorbish chariots coming in there, doing a lot of damage. We're going to pull them back out. And we're going to replace them with a charge with our Chaos Knights. Oh my god. The Chaos Knights charge. How ridiculous is this? Oh, the Slayers are getting ripped to shreds. Khan is itching to take a bite out of one of these dwarves. So let's do just that. We're going to get Archeon to move in here. And we're going to get these hell cannons to start firing at Thorgrim. Thorgrim's moving forwards. Carried by dwarves. Those dwarves are going to have to stand strong against Hellfire cannon shots. That's for sure. Okay, so, yeah, chunks being taken out of Dwimbar Truai by these Manticores. I love the way that we charged Glum Proudbeard, but it actually did nothing because they all missed him. He's too small. We're going to target these compacted units of dwarves now. Did a little bit of damage to Thorgrim. Going to get Archeon to go meet him in the field. Meanwhile, we're going to give melee defense to our units. Right, let's go and attack Thorgard Damin. Go on, Archeon. Take him down. Fire a fireball in his face. Okay, those Manticores should probably get out of there. We're going to continue our charge with the Chaos Knights. My infantry literally has done nothing this fight so far. Let's start moving those forwards. The Chaos Knights coming in hard and sending all of those units flying. We are going to target the Thunderers there. Okay, so Callan Skolson's fighting hard. Trying his best to anyway. Let's just pause it and see what's going on. So, Thorgrim Grudgebearer is fighting with Archaon and his Chaos Knights and Gorby's chariots. There's a bunch of Chaos Knights surrounding Callan Skolson. He's there and he's trying to fight hard. We also have Thingrim, Master of the Court. He's here, being currently knocked down by my Chaos Warriors, and we're going to get those to actually attack him. Then we have our Hell Cannons firing, of course, at these Thunderers. Don't expect them to last very long once shots start to land. Right, these Chaos Knights are actually taking a lot of damage. I'm going to stop these Hell Cannons firing now. Right, let's move forwards with the Gorby's chariots. Yeah, you see they do a lot of damage to individuals. I'm also going to get them to go and attack the cannons now, because those cannons are actually doing quite a lot of damage to our infantry. Going to get Khan to come in and take another bite out of some dwarves. We've got these guys up here. They can all come down and join in. Probably letting them get way more kills than they probably should, but just enjoying the spectacle of crushing all of these dwarven heroes. Come on, chariots, don't get stuck. Just keep going. Right, how are you doing, Khan? Let's give you your boons. Callan is still fighting strong. What I might do is I'll tell these Hell Cannons to fire at Thingrim while he runs away. That'll be a gruesome end. The Gorby's chariots nearly hitting their artillery. Over here, the Chosen going to be slaughtering the Thunderers. And it looks like that's victory. I would like to tear apart as many of these guys as possible, but it's going to take forever, so I'm going to end the battle there. Did we lose Khan? I hope not. He stayed alive. Okay, good stuff. Plenty of loot gained. And we did get a war banner. Let's get the leadership from that battle. And did that just crush all of those armies? Thingrim, Master of the Court, Ragni Norgrimling, they are both dead, and it looks like so are all of the Dwarven armies. That's insane. Right, we're going to move up and encamp for this turn. I think we just knocked out all of those guys. It seems like Khan, in the end, he didn't get wounded. He just went off and killed all of the dwarves for us. Why not? Okay, let's get Sigvald to move down here. And maybe we'll let him join in the battle for Karak Kadrin. We'll do it next turn. This turn, he can hang out here and just encamp. Next turn, he can move around And we should be able to crush Karak Kadrin once we get some siege towers. I'm going to build a few more than I'd originally planned. We're going to make a spectacle of this last attack on the dwarves. Right, meanwhile, Mercy can come round. He might be able to assassinate a few units for us. But that's all, so let's end the turn there. And Kolek. I thought Kolek had leveled up, but it's actually Tamar. So we're going to get Zealot.
Not possible.
We're going to leave Prince Sigvald just there, that's fine. And what we're going to do is start to bring Archeon round. I'm actually going to march him as fast as I can towards Karak Kadrin. And we'll probably do a 3-army battle onto Karak Kadrin to utterly annihilate the dwarves once and for all. Seems like a fitting end to this campaign. So our mission has been issued to take out Belagar Ironhammer. He is the last standing dwarf of the dwarves. After everything that's happened in this entire campaign, it all comes back to Belagar Ironhammer, the leader of Clan Angrund. Iba has leveled up. We're going to give him Arcane Conduit. And Mercy can continue to move towards the stronghold as well. We're going to end the turn. Taker of Beards carry out a successful assassination attempt against Hergar Strongarm. He's all the way over here apparently. We can't do that. That's going to take too long. Right, how many siege towers do we have? 2. We're going to have 3 soon. Well, that'll be 6. So we're good. Let's move up as far as we can. Unfortunately, we're going to take attrition whilst doing so. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. I just want Archeon to be in this battle. Okay, so next turn we'll move all of our armies forwards and we'll make the final attack onto the dwarves. Here we are. Let's bring up Archeon. This army did take quite a lot of attrition last turn. I'm going to bring up Sigvald. And now Kolek is going to attack Karak Kadrin. They do not stand a chance. Let's go ahead, quick save this, and fight it on the battle map. So no reclamation of the crown for Belagar, as we are about to crush the dreams of the entirety of the Dwarven Empire. The last stand. Let's go ahead and make sure that we have all of our units in these towers. And we will move them out of the way of the Hell Cannons. Get the Dragon Ogres up in front. We'll have 2 Dragon Ogres either side of the Hell Cannons. Kolek behind with Tamar on his mount. We're going to gamble for more wins. Hopefully we'll get loads because we can show off some of the spells. We'll start the deployment. And we'll make some space for the Hell Cannons to hit the walls. Okay, and we're going to start the battle. So, here goes. Who are we getting? We've got Khan, We've got Archaon, we've got Sigvald, we also have Iber. Amazing. All of our troops have come together. All of the leaders, the 3 legendary leaders. Actually going to move Kolek forwards here. I'm probably also going to move the Dragon Ogre Shagos forwards as well. May as well get Iber to move up. Or, that's not Iber, that's Tamar. And Tamar can use some magic on these walls for us. Good stuff. Kolek, I brought him up to the walls so that he could use his lightning, available in 13 seconds. The gate's nearly down already. Let's make sure that the rest of my units are running in this direction. We also have our Chaos Knights ready to go. We have a Chaos Chariot on the field, a couple of those actually. Going to make sure that the heroes are running up to the gates, and they'll join Kolek unto the breach. Here goes. Tamar currently taking a lot of missile fire. He's going to show him who's boss. So Khan would get involved, but unfortunately he's very low on health. Don't really want Khan to die. He's been with us for the entire campaign. It'd be quite sad if he were to die now. Right, let's push through with all of our Dragon Ogres. We have Archaon here, he's ready to go. We're going to use Stand or Die to get the extra melee defense onto our units. We want Sigvald to run through. And Iber here, well, he can actually do piercing bolts of burning onto these units just here. That did a lot of damage, that was really nice. Okay, good stuff. Time to get the Gorbish Chariots through the gate. Time to get the Chaos Knights through the gate. Meanwhile, all of my other units slowly running forwards. Tamar's going to use Arcane Conduit. And we're going to use magic again. We're also going to use Forbidden Rod and Arcane Conduit. And I think what we'll do is do Flaming Sword of Ruin. And that's going to buff all of our Chosen on the walls to give them extra weapon damage. We'll do Piercing Bolts of Burning again here, as they have spread out once again. Right, Kolek should be able to use his special ability. So we're going to do just that onto the wall here somewhere. Probably maybe on the same place, maybe on these Longbeards actually. They're standing there waiting to get killed. Here comes the lightning. Boom. There goes the Longbeards. Archaon very low on health again. Just give him his augments and he can carry on. Just gonna make sure that all of these units charge onwards. The dwarves are utterly crushed. Look at these mixer units here. We've got Chaos Knights, Chaos Chariots. Dragon Ogres of all shapes and sizes. And all that's left is the Slayers on the wall. So, Burning Head. I haven't even seen this, I don't think. Can't be placed on the wall. It's a vortex. Let's just fire it over here because I have no idea what that does. It'd be nice to see what it does do. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Just going to show off our domination with a bit of a burning head. Very awesome. Can't believe that Hellfire Cannon's still firing. Probably going to hit our own units. Yep. Okay, the dwarves are chased off. The last of the Slayers are fighting to the death, trying to fulfill their oaths. But unfortunately, chosen just too good for them. Let's just crush them entirely with all of our infantry. I think they're pretty much all dead. Just a couple men left. One guy here. Poor guy taking a lot of damage. Trying his damnedest. But he's doing nothing. And that is victory. The dwarves utterly destroyed. So our losses minimal, to say the least. One chosen unit got 109 kills on its own, and considering the amount of units there were actually to kill, that's actually quite a lot. They did 1/5 of the damage. Plenty of loot gained, and that is the end of the dwarves, and the end of the long campaign victory conditions for Chaos. So there you have it, guys. Very hard difficulty. Warriors of Chaos. We got there eventually. There were a few points in this campaign where it was very close to going all tits up, but we managed to pull through, especially towards like the beginning of the campaign. I believe it was around episode 10, 11, where things just went completely crazy. Armies started popping out of nowhere, but then we made our alliance with the Wood Elves as we started to crush the Empire, who were their enemies. And that mutual enemy really helped us succeed in crushing the Empire. And then we moved over to the Dwarves, and the Wood Elves helped us once again. So, fantastic campaign. I absolutely loved it. It was a bit tedious at points, having to wait so many turns to move my armies around, and also heading back towards the Norse tribes so much, because they kept, breaking their alliances and stuff. That was kind of annoying. But in general, I mean, some of these battles that I've had in this campaign have been the best battles that I've had in a very long time. And we left the land of mortals completely destroyed. I mean, all of those humans, all of those dwarves are eradicated from the earth. The only humans left alive were Tilia at the end of that campaign, and they were not long for this world with the Wood Elves on the back of their heels. So, there we go. I found it quite crazy, actually, how much Musalon did well in this campaign. You can see currently on the timeline, Musalon controlling a lot of the land that was originally Empire controlled. Crazy stuff. But then, fortunately, we did manage to regain a lot of our allies and push back Musalon. If we just skip through this a bit quicker, we can see that the Wood Elves came out of nowhere and started absolutely crushing people for us, and we started crushing the Empire as well. And then we started moving over to the Dwarves. You can see we start to move down, eradicating the Dwarves, allowing the Orcs to come back. We drive through the Badlands, with the Wood Elves, and then we head all the way back up again. And that, my friends, was victory. So for statistics, we completed the campaign in 272 turns. We encountered 40 factions. We actually didn't destroy a single faction ourselves, apparently. But we did have 40 war declarations. We made a total income of 2,207,066. Total income from looting and sacking was 879,000. Highest income in a term was 57,000. Total expenditure was very close to how much we had as our total income. Let's see, units destroyed 1,547. Total battles fought 136. We only fought 39 of those personally. Most of them were auto-resolved due to them being settlement battles with a few amount of men. Also, we needed to exploit the very hard difficulty. Total victories, 136. We had one heroic victory. We didn't have any losses. No losses in the entire campaign. No losses. And there you have it. Hero actions 123. We succeeded in more than we failed. So that's good. 29 heroes assassinated. Fabulous. That was epic, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this campaign. Not sure what we're going to go on to next. I'll leave it as a surprise. I've had a few recommendations and I think I know which one I'm going to do, but I'm not going to tell you guys. I'm going to leave it as a surprise. For now, that's all. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next series. Goodbye.